How's it going, folks? So we back once again. And this is a newer movie. I believe this came out in 2018. So in this review, I'll try to not spoil it for people who might want to see it. So I'll do that. Let's see how that goes. So the name of this movie is You Might Be the Killer. And the plot is like you got this guy who's a camp counselor. In the midst of that, you have a crazy knife wielding maniac who's already slashed up a bunch of people. And the what is this guy? I can't think of the guy's name, but anyway, he calls his friend who's an expert and tells her what's going on. And in the midst of that, she tells him, have you considered that you might be the killer? So in this movie, they do a lot of flashbacks. Sometimes they might flash back to the same thing, maybe like several different times, giving you like different perspectives of what happened. And so in the midst of that, she may say, well, hey, well, why? Well, yeah, you seen the killer do this to 3 or 4 different people, and you're there. Why didn't he attack you? And he's like, oh, I don't know, and all that sort of thing. So with that, she begins to think that he might be the killer. And then the next question is, if that's so, why is he doing it? Because he seemed to not have any memory of doing these things. And like the action is pretty good, but because they doing the flashbacks, there's a lot of talk back and forth between himself and his friend Chuck, who's this seems to be like a horror movie expert and things like that. And so she points out that, hey, this seems like maybe like a Camp Crystal Lake sleepaway camp sort of thing. So with that, she's always maybe like putting in the rules of those kind of movies. And it's been movies like that before, to where they mention slasher movie type rules, about who might be the killer, who's likely to be the one to take out the killer despite not being maybe looking physically capable. And why the most physically capable individuals seem to be taken out really easy. So yeah, in the flashbacks, they almost do it like in the style of like how in Deadpool is telling you a story, telling you about something happened. He may go, oh yeah, I forgot about this. Oh, I didn't mention that. And this one is more or less, well, hey, did you consider this? Then he goes back and think it over, and we get a flashback again. So this movie is filled with a lot of flashbacks all the way through, but it gets less and less, to where maybe like the last third of the movie is up to like current action. Action is pretty good. Some of the death scenes tend to be kind of creative and stuff like that. But it's like we've seen a million slasher flicks before, so it's like if you've seen a lot of those kind of movies, it's not going to be too impressed by the way people are taken out and stuff like that. But it's like people are taken out, and they have this death counter things because they do flashbacks. It may fluctuate up sometimes, maybe fluctuate back down depending upon what point they are in a story that the main character is telling his friend Chuck. Now, it's not very scary or suspenseful, so you won't really get that from this movie. But still, with that being said, it's still pretty entertaining. And as far as like if this movie was in theaters, I probably wouldn't recommend that you go see it due to the fact that they do a lot of these flashbacks. Some of them look the same. But if you watch it at home, you got the ability to rewind and watch something. So that'll give you maybe like a better understanding of what's going on and what the movie is trying to convey. But it's pretty good. It's pretty entertaining. It's not scary. Because there's a lot of comedy within this, so you may get a few laughs when something happened, but it's not scary. It's entertaining. There's a lot of fun characters in here as well. I would say if you can watch it at home, definitely do so. It'll be entertaining. Again, it's one of these movies, kind of goofy movie that you and a few of your good folks, your good friends can, sit around and have a bunch of snacks and watch and be kind of entertained, because it's not very serious, but it's a nice little cool movie to watch, kind of interesting. The premise was kind of like creative, but I think most people would enjoy this. All right, folks, that's it. And I think I did a pretty good job without spoiling it. You guys let me know in the comment section. And, like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell and all that good stuff. All right, till next time. Peace.